Welcome to another episode of News Dash, brought to you by Singapore's Real Estate Explained, of course, JNA Real Estate, where two full-time agents turned part-time newscasters decide to bring you that succinct news, no matter where you are in the world, about the Singapore's real estate market. And today we have none other... Am I a joke? Why are you laughing? Where's the intro? It's always different, is it? And today we have none other than Geraldine, Ice Queen, aka team lead of our sales side residential team in our sales force, as well as the Indonesian market, is going to bring you that top news for last week. And it seems very interesting. We have some fire sales coming along. We have some Turf City galloping away, some units coming in, and we have some increase in net worth that we're seeing about. Okay, so Geraldine, talk to us more. Come.
Yeah, so this one is about Singapore being one of the leading markets in super prime home sales.
I'm so happy. And JNA Capital Markets just last week sold a unit that's above 30 million.
Congrats!
Yeah, so I think we are definitely leading. Yeah, great.
Okay, so super prime, basically it's properties that's valued at over $10 million.
That's how much SGD actually?
That's about 13.5
5 million?
13.5 million.
Okay.
Yeah, so we saw that the sales rebounded in Q1 of 2023 with 37 deals transacted compared to last quarter with only 23 deals. So if you're looking at the volume, Singapore actually outperformed cities like London and Geneva.
You just came back from Geneva, right?
I just came back from Switzerland, but not Geneva.
Okay.
Yes, but even though Singapore actually outperformed these two cities, but if you're looking at the average sale value, London and Geneva still ranked the highest at 23.8 million and London at 20.4 million. And I can totally see why, because I paid $14 for a bubble tea over there.
What? She's a bubble tea lover. $14? That's like 3 bubble teas in Singapore. And I really complain that Singapore bubble tea is too expensive.
Exactly.
Wow. And you know, it's so interesting to see that Dubai actually led the market with 88 super prime
transactions
sales in Q1. And you know, I think this is amazing because this really shows the recovery in the global economy.
Yeah.
And it shows that even with any pending recession, the ultra rich is still looking to purchase real estate because it's one of the more defensible assets globally. The first thing I think about is how are we going to have a branch in London, Geneva, and Dubai, because these are where the ultra rich is, right?
Yeah.
We aim to be a global real estate force that speaks righteousness and fight for truth. And not only that, to be that, you know, that sales force for all our clients as well. So interesting. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Wow, this one actually very sad, you know. I always go Turf Club to eat, and then
me too. The seafood there is nice.
The seafood there is amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
And finally, it's galloping away.
We still have 4 more years. It's in until March 2027.
4 years later, we're already 31 years old. Oh shit, we just divulged our age. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so basically, Singapore Turf Club occupies about 10% of the total land area of Kranji.
Yeah.
And this redevelopment is part of the plan so that this can actually bring up more new homes in the area to effectively cater to future land use needs, especially for the residential side.
Yeah. It is going to be a brand new township, right? I'm going to see HDBs there, I believe. Going to be some private developments. There's going to be retail and F&B options as well. But finally, right, there is a fixed time. By March 2027, it will be returned to the state. But fun fact, it takes another 5 to even 10 years to redevelop the entire place. By the time I'm really close to 50 years old.
Maybe by the time you're ready to retire.
Yeah. Hopefully. Okay, great. Okay, last but not least, you know, last week we celebrated that Singapore was the most expensive city. Now.
Is that a celebration?
Yeah, me and you guys just chill like, wow! Because we just want to win, right? But Singapore household net worth went up in Q1 2023. Tell me more, Geraldine.
Okay, so looking at this, in Q1 of 2023, our household net worth actually went up. And this is because this is actually driven primarily by the appreciating value of residential properties, which outperform other financial assets. And if you're looking at the chart, residential assets accounted for about 44% of the total household assets.
Which is not surprising, right? Which is not surprising. And I realized one thing amongst our business owners, that sometimes their property value appreciates more than the income that their business brought in. And there's the reason why some companies that are holding on to residential or even commercial assets, the value of the company went up because of the asset that they're holding, right? And what I'm seeing is household liabilities, including mortgage loans and personal debts, have a slight decline of 0.02% on a yearly basis. And I think the reason behind that is also because of the high interest rates that actually has been discouraging people from taking on more debt and to be a bit more cautious in anticipation of any economic recession or challenges that may come. But good news, household net worth went up in Q1 2023.
Yeah, but they also say to take note that this is actually paper gains and not actual profits yet. So this is also why we should always be cautious with our overall balance sheet at home.
Absolutely. And any of the investments that we are, right? So remember, we always practice prudence. We always want us to be very, cautious when investing in any real estate because it's one of the biggest assets that anybody can invest in their lifetime. Sometimes people just go on to maybe maximum 2 or 3 assets, right? So be very, very careful about what you choose. So in summary, any news that caught your attention this week?
Yeah, I think it was the Singapore's household net worth, showing how it went up for the first quarter of 2023.
Yeah.
Especially with how we saw their residential assets accounted for about 44% of the total household assets.
Yeah, it's true. I think we are already seeing post-COVID appreciation in residential homes, right? Resale properties are also doing really well, not just new launch properties. My clients who are TOPing are telling me that they've enjoyed 480k to 500k profits. They cannot wait to sell.
Yeah.
And we're so happy for them because they all started off with me maybe in their early 30s and now they're in their mid 30s. Yeah. And that $1 million or that 500k that they've earned from real estate actually really helped them with their life, right?
Yeah. So
and inflation
I think,
as well.
Yeah, I think for the past 2-3 years, they've been seeing that the household net worth has gone up actually mainly because of residential assets.
Absolutely.
In line with the increasing prices of residential homes in Singapore.
Absolutely. So it's a founded statement, right? And for me, I'm so happy that Singapore is among one of the leading markets in super prime home sales, right? The first thing I think about is, when are we going to go global? Wow. Yeah. Maybe 5 years later we see, maybe 5 years later we are no longer around, or 5 years later we are going global, we're going to watch back this video, right? But thank you so much for watching this episode of the News Dash. If you're still wondering how you can contact us, the number is going to be over here. It's going to be faster and faster as we go along because I've repeated this many times. And last but not least, if you want to know how you can get into our Telegram community with exclusive perks, the Telegram chat is going to be over here as well. We have 1,000 plus of you who are inside. So thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for watching this week's News Dash. This is Jervis.
This is Geraldine.
We haven't finalized the outro yet, so we'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.